Think you yo-yo ma? He's yo-yo na? What was that? Oh, okay. There's a fire over there. They're saying the fire is like, it's like a Dark Souls bonfire. We need to like light it. It's dead. No one will look at it. No one will be able to teleport there. You can't restore your life there at that sad fire. Look at it. What happened to it? What is it? Why did the wood not catch? We just need to get light. We just need to get lighter fluid and just. What's up, Anita? You want to come on? So I don't have to talk the whole time. I'm so like, look at me. Like, look at how bedraggled I look. Like, seriously. Like, anyone tuning in be like, why? Like, who gave this homeless man like a microphone and a camera? Is it out of focus? It looks out of focus. Christine, is this thing out of focus? Oh, thanks, Mike. I don't think I'm gonna bring you up today. I think it's just gonna be a big downer. What's up, Yumi? She doesn't want to be on camera, and the long way around, like she's in her pajamas. So there's no way to the bedroom, which is there without you have to like go in the sunroom and around, but the sunroom's cold because it's outside. And you have to go through the bedroom. And she didn't want to do that. So she just went, what's up, Kev? Yeah, okay, so good. So good. The background is blurry. It's supposed to be. What's up, Zealy Green? So yeah, I'm on here to, I don't know, sprint, I guess. I've been home since like 5:15, and I've just stared at my computer screen at this chair, and then I'm dozing off. And I have forgotten so much today. Like I've forgotten where I put things. I forgot what I was trying to do. And then I forgot my backpack in my car. And I never forget. I never forget my backpack in my car. It's like my routine. I get out, I grab my backpack. Sometimes I leave my lunchbox in the car, but that's a conscious choice. I'm like, I don't want to grab it. But like I always grab my I always grab my backpack. And I left it in the freaking bag in my car. And I know it's not a big deal, except that yesterday, literally, I was going to make food, and I cut up the chicken to make my chicken wrap or whatever. And I went and I turned on the stove because while I do it, I always heat up the pan. And I went and turned on the stove because that's what I do. I heat up the pan. Well, fortunately, Christina comes out and is like, "Alan, there was no pan on that stove, just the wash rag. Sorry, the dish towel, just the dish towel. That's what was on the stove." And I turned on the stove because I swear there was pan there. Like there was pan on it. So I don't.
Who saved the day?
I said you.
His wonderful wife saw the smoke.
I said you, but now all of that's gone. Like you just lost all the kudos for that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, because you came and made me say it again. That's hubris, Christina. Did you really just get back from Italy? And no, it was. Oh my gosh, it was not. There's so many things. There are so many things in this one comment, Mitch, that I despise. What's up, guys? I don't love Gladiator mostly because I hate Commodus, and I'm just like, I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I think the action's good. What's up? So I don't know what's happening to me. Like I feel like I have to like look, shave your face, Alan. What's wrong with you? I don't know what's happening to me. I feel like I'm losing my mind. And at school, like, oh my gosh, guys, like who cares anymore? Like whatever. Like I give up. everyone else wins, like the world wins. I'm gonna stop what I'm doing, and I'm going to just do something that will support my family instead of something I give a crap about. Like, I think most of the world has already embraced that, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna whatever. I don't care. I'm this is initially what I thought it was, but I had COVID freaking May of. Have I had COVID more recently, Christina? Christina, have I had COVID twice? Okay, so I've had it this last year. I think I am depressed.
Yeah.
Oh, this is one of I bought 3 hats, Anitha and Evie. I bought 3 hats. Because I'm like, you know what? I guarantee you, when I lose these hats, they're not going to make these hats anymore. So I'm like, I'm gonna buy 3, so I can last 3 times as long. I probably am, Judy. I am probably really depressed. I still know. I still know. I hate everything. I hate everything. I I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is anymore. Nice, nice, nice. It's always dangerous to leave me on the background because I could like explode into volume at any moment. But that's a game I like to play. Also, I would play that game. Seriously, dude, same. Like same. Like like I hate Joaquin Phoenix because of freaking Commodus. I hate Commodus. I hate Commodus, and I hate Marcus Aurelius. Anyway, look at that. So I was on a stream, or I was in my Discord in the voice channel with some people in my oh, I gotcha. What's thumbs down? Oh, Commodus. No, he's just stupid. Like he's just stupid. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but it's just Christmas. Like, okay, so this is the guys. This is the problem. Like this is the misconception. Like everyone, like people are like, oh, well, you get 3 weeks off for Christmas. Okay, do you want to know who else gets 3 weeks off for Christmas? My buddy Finn. He gets 3 weeks off for Christmas. And do you know how many of those are his days off that he has to burn? 2. 2. Because the rest of them is all like comp time that he's banked. So he has 2. He's spending 2 days of leave for 3 weeks off, which is less than what I get. I get like 2.5 weeks off. And then I get 75 hours of leave a year. And that is combined sick and personal. So it's not I get 10 days sick and 10 days personal leave. No. If I'm sick, if I take a personal day, well, that's 6 days too. That's all the same. It's all from the same pool. Well, and again, Finn's been at the job for 12 years, so I get it. You should have you should reap the rewards of that. I've been at my job 10 years, 10 and a half years. So I have the exact same amount of leave that I've always had. I could work there 30 years and have the exact same amount of leave. I can work there 30 years and make 22 grand more than my starting salary 30 years ago. By then. And anyway, freaking Finn's like, yeah. And then he's like, I've got like, how much? Like 250 sick hours a year. But it's separate. His freaking personal non-flex leave, it's like, yeah, I got like 600 hours. I'm like, what? Like, what's the point? Like, what is the point of anything? What is the point of what I do for a living? Like, seriously. Oh, so I can pat myself on the back and sleep at night with a warm, fuzzy feeling that I helped some kid maybe learn something that one time? Who cares?
Alan, I think you're letting KJ Parker Evil for Evil really seep into your brain right now.
It's ridiculous. Yes, Sarah, tell Olivia hi. Yes. Like who cares? How How is the warm, fuzzy feeling that you've done a good job and that, oh, well, the reward of knowing those kids will remember you for, yeah, when I'm in an early grade from my crappy job that I can't take sick leave from, and the stress of having to deal with moronic teenagers who haven't refused to want to learn anything a day in their life. Like,
And
oh,
their parents.
good, let me rack up those points.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what like credit card I can spend like the goodwill points I'm earning. Like, I'm just tired of it. Like it's ridiculous. Like, I'm trying to have a freaking baby and I'm trying to be able to do anything. And I get it. Like, I get that people are worse off than me. I understand that. We can't play
that doesn't negate your frustrations.
That's what I'm saying. We can't play the oh, well, people have it worse. Okay, well then only one person gets to complain ever, and it's the person who has it the absolute worst. Everyone else has to shut up, and we got to go find the one guy who's got it the worst off.
Yeah.
I'm just like, isn't that a quote from what we just read? Is that what this is? Like, am I Neil Dukas? Oh my gosh, I am Neil Dukas. Okay, well then you know where that's going. Like, we know where this is headed. I'm not going to shout it out because people aren't finishing the book. Write what down?
What happens at the end of the book?
I'll tell you when I'm on the sprint and it's muted.
Okay.
Well, this also, Christina, the series isn't over yet, so we don't quite know.
Yeah.
Okay. I mostly just want to know what he's referencing.
I'm referencing the books I was reading, KJ Parker books that you would hate because
I know, but you said then we all know what happens, like to you, and I want to know what you're saying happens to you.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you. I'll tell you
later.
But again, it's not final because we haven't read the final book, so it could just be as of right now.
She's talking about now. Oh yeah, it does, but like, there's no. I mean, it does, but there is. I haven't not used my leave in 10 years. Like, in fact, I usually have to take unpaid leave because I'm out of leave. I almost always have to every year. I have to take a couple days of unpaid leave because, like, I can't function. I have to take mental health days. Sometimes I have to because, again, I have Asperger's and I have to make so many micro decisions in my classroom and I have to be around these children, and I don't get disability for having freaking Asperger's. Like, they don't give a crap that I'm autistic. However, the autistic kids in my classroom are classified as students with disabilities. So which is it? So I can't bank time. Yes. Sorry. One. Yeah. Anyway, like, it's just whatever. It's just whatever. And for those of you who weren't on the stream yesterday, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. This is what I deal with. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. First of all, I teach these. I teach English derivatives, and if you do not know what those are like, let me. You know what? I'm gonna show you. Hold on.
Are we getting the yellow slides?
No. This isn't yellow slides, but I'm gonna show you like an example of what this is. Hold bloody heck on. Where I can't even navigate my computer. My brain is so just dead.
Real quick, responding to Jonathan. I was actually gonna say, like, my dad has been teaching for almost 20 years at this point. And the only reason that he's done it this long is because, one, he likes teaching. Two, he also has retirement pay, so he's not just dependent upon the teaching salary. And then on top of that, he also works a job, a labor job during the summers. So
yeah. Oh no, but teachers have summers off, Evie. He has summers off. He gets all summer off. Easy job is teaching. He gets all summers off.
Yeah, but to make ends meet, he has to work a labor-intensive job.
Yeah, nobody
In summer.
gives a crap because you have summers off. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's trash. Most teachers. The only reason I don't work during the summer is because I refuse. I refuse. I am a professional, and I've been doing it for a decade. I refuse to take like a sec. Like, I'm just not going to. Like, I refuse to take a second job in the summer. I refuse.
There were so many teachers that in high school, like my high school teachers, they would have second jobs at the local McDonald's or the local Walmart. So dumb.
And I agree, Jonathan. The starting salaries is fine. Starting salary for teaching is fine. Like, that is it is a perfectly fair wage for starting out brand new. The problem is that I'm 10 and a half years in, and I make the same as a first year teacher. So, because your raises don't ever, and this was the problem when I worked at GameStop too, is you'd get a raise, but by then minimum wage would have gone up, and so they don't compensate you for that. So, like, my pay doesn't rise faster than the starting pay does. So I'm always at the starting pay. So hang on. So I'm going to show you this thing. So I teach English words because they are from Latin words, and they look them up. We go over them. I tell them the context that they're mostly used in, so that so they can know, more vocabulary. And then I give them a set of sentences that has the word removed, but they are so overwritten to where, like, literally every single one of them is defines the word within the overwritten thing. So they can't pass them. Like, they cannot. And I even took it to the English teacher and I said, "Are these too hard?" He's like, "What? Are you kidding me? There are so many context clues in this. It's ridiculous." I'm like, so here, let's look at this. Pop it up here. Present, share screen. Okay. Window. All right, there we go. So look at this. Look at this, y'all. So let's take a look at this. You can't see it. Dadgummit. I'll have to zoom in. Where's the zoom view? And the thing is, they have like 2 weeks to learn these words. So look at that. So look at these words. Let's look at this. So I talk about the year of 4 emperors up here, and then right here, the blank year in the previous sentence. Look at this. Look at this word right here. Look at this word right here. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. You don't know that aforementioned goes here when I say in the previous sentence? Like, are you kidding? Like, what else? What other word could go there? When you have a word down here that says, every morning the Roman orator Cicero led a blank of followers. Retinue literally means followers. Like, what? Like, what's wrong? Like, I don't understand it. They fail these tests all the time, like all the time. And so I tell you that to tell you this. I taught my kids, they're all good words, Pete. I teach them all good words because they're either common or they're really interesting. Book friends, remind me tonight, patrons, council room. So I'm going to put those tests. I'm going to upload those into the Discord, and y'all could tell me if you could pass it. Like, now, since y'all read books, you probably can do most of them. Anyway, I taught my advanced kids the word succor, and they love that word, and they'll never forget what it means because they like the word succor because of the way it sounds. Because they're like, oh, I need to go get succor. I need to receive succor. I'm seeking succor. It sounds, and they're teenagers, but I don't care because they know that word. Guys, one of my advanced kids used this word in an essay incorrectly in her AP English class. She's 11th grader, AP English class. The teacher took points off because the teacher didn't know what it meant. So when one of my so teaching them anything, getting them to not pump and dump, is like squeezing blood from a stone. And when they actually try to apply something they've learned, other teachers are smacking it down. First of all, you're an English teacher. Why are you teaching English if you don't know the word succor? It's not like I said sesquipedalian. Like, succor's not that uncommon. Second, you know how long a Google search would take? What is happening? What is the point? So this same teacher dinged Rachel for using the word suffrage when talking about women's rights. Because the teacher thought it was suffering. Anyway, so that's what I am. That's where I am with my life. And you know what, Pete? The students of mine that are constant readers that actually read for pleasure, 100% of the time do better on this. 100% of the time.
So just to make sure, that this AP English teacher is a woman or a man?
That's as far as I'm going to go on.
Well, the reason that I'm asking is because if this teacher is a woman and she doesn't know what suffrage means,
that was my point.
I mean, Alan, to be fair, to just make a statement, I admire and also lament your frustrations, because I think you're even more frustrated because you actually care. Like, if you didn't care, you wouldn't be frustrated with the way things are right now.
Yeah, but like caring is getting me nothing. Like,
no, I know, but like you're so you're frustrated because you you're not just phoning it in, you know?
No, I know, but I have to stop caring because it's not good for my health. It's not good for like I don't know. Like, I get to work 2 hours early every day so I can prep for the day. And part of that's me. I don't have to do that, but I'm not good at doing work at home. I'm not. So I don't do it in the evening. So I got to go do it in the morning. So I stay too late afterwards because kids need crap. They always need something. And then I don't know. It's just I got observed today. My principal came in and observed my classical studies class today, and it was a good class. We're playing. I'm basically top of my head playing a D&D game, but not where all the students we are recreating the ecclesia, the Athenian assembly, so I can show them just how fractious true democracy can be, not representative democracy. And I basically, at the first day of the week, I give them a scenario that they have to then discuss over the course of the day. And then the next day we vote on it. They vote on it, and they're trying to basically earn, it's kind of like, I'm basing it a lot on a board game called The King's Dilemma, for any of you who really like board games. And they're trying to increase the prestige of Athens in military, trade, culture, academia, and wealth and reputation. And so they're trying to like do that. And then on the other days, I make up like an Arkham card where they have to like test wisdom or test arete, which is like excellence, or test kudos, which is their reputation. And hubris like subtracts from that. They can earn hubris points. And the last time they paid like 20, they rolled 21 dice to try to get 3 successes, which is a 5 or a 6. They rolled 0 5s or 6s on 21 separate dice. It's the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in my life. Pathetic. And then once,
Eric Yang and TJ, their rival families were pitted against each other over who got like this poet that they brought in from Samos. They brought in this poet and whose house he's gonna stay at. Eric and TJ both paid money to like jack up their roll. Eric rolled a 1, which is an auto fail, and TJ rolled a 2. Beat him with a 2. It was glorious. It was the most pathetic. Anyway, so I started with that, and then I lectured, and it was a good class. And, I get the email saying like, hey, highly effective. And the other stuff that, you weren't highly effective in, I don't know what that is. I got those 4 categories, whatever. Highly effective now. And it's like, okay, thanks. I'm glad I'm highly effective. Do you know what that gets me? Nothing. Like it means that I get the Bobo raise that they give to highly effective people. But the problem is next year when the teacher salaries go up, it's not enough. My insurance went up more. I pay more in insurance than the raise I got. So, and it's like, okay, cool. I'm glad we're acknowledging that I'm highly effective because I'm about to walk away. So here you go. Highly effective teacher. I'm good at my job. Walking away. And I had the big long rant with Sarah yesterday on Voxer about how the education system is so bobo and dumb. Anyway, I'm over it. I got on here to talk about the possibility about how I was like, I'm going to stream Dark Souls one day, guys. And then I ended up being depressed. So,
aren't we all?
So it used to be, no, they don't do it anymore. If you get a master's in like a highly needed category, they'll pay you like an extra $3,000 a year. Do you know what a master's costs? More than that. And also, if I got a master's in classics, they wouldn't pay me an extra dime. So, it's like no one cares about what no one cares about what I do. Like my principal is not. I love my admins. I'm not talking bad about my admins. And I have a lot of rope at school and everything. But it's not like the city at large gives a crap. I have to watch constantly these students being praised like all across the district as like, oh, look at this student of the month. I'm like, I know for a fact that kid cheats. Like I know for a fact that kid cheats, or I know for a fact that kid goes and gets drunk on the weekends. Like, and these are the models we're holding up. What about any of my kids who like, I won't tolerate it. Like, what about any of these kids? Oh, just they're not the best at that? Well, because no one gives a crap that they're the best at mythology in the nation? Like, no one cares about that? Of course no one cares about that.
I mean, I'm assuming you're I mean, I know Panama City is not a small town, but it's the South. Oh, sorry, did I just dox you on the internet? But
I live in Panama. I still live in Panama City all the time. I don't care.
Okay. So like it's a good old boys network. So they're just gonna hold up their friends.
No. I mean, my principal was impressed with this and like said stuff. Like, that's fine. But like the district doesn't care. The only people highlighted at the district level are people that win scholarships, which is rare. It's my kids. Like every now and then, one of my kids gets it. But let me tell you what they do have. They have athletic signings all the time during the fourth period, and people miss my class all the time to go watch someone sign on to athletics. I've never seen an academic signing in my life. Why are we not celebrating that this kid got a full ride to Yale? Where's that? Where's the let's go watch her sign the paperwork that she is going to Yale on a full ride? We're not going to do that? Oh, you're right. Let's go applaud someone who can throw a freaking ball.
Yeah. They would do that at my school.
And please understand, I support what children want to do. I am not against celebrating athletes. I'm not against that. I am against celebrating only athletes. It's okay. So no, private schools actually tend to pay less, but you have less. You don't have to go by state standards, so you have fewer like dumb bureaucratic crap. However, you have to deal with parents who pay for their children to go, which I can't imagine having to deal with that. So anyway, Like, okay, but the thing is, like, there's ranting because I don't like the parking at Walmart. That's not the same thing about talking about something that's actually important and having an impassioned plea about it. It's not the same thing. Like, all rants aren't created equal. Like, they can't all be called that, because then what it does is it removes the import of what I'm trying to talk about. Being like, oh, well, Alan's ranting. No, I'm not. I'm trying to fix society because no one else appears to want to. Anyway, anyway.
You want to read?
Whatever, guys. Like, whatever.
Or play Dark Souls?
Thank you guys for joining me online. I apologize that I'm yelling at everybody. We should sprint. I'm gonna do some.
You're not yelling at everyone. You're just.
I know, I'm just
yelling.
hollering. Like, everyone, like, look at this man complain. That's all he does. Complain. You're right. That's all I do is complain. Because you know what? What if we tried to make crap better? What if we actually gave a crap? Like, what if we actually meant the things that we said? Like, what if we actually cared about the next generation? Like, what if we cared about them holistically, like as humans, and not the fact that they can freaking code or be athletes? Like, what if we taught them, a wide variety of things that they could then decide what they like, and they could learn to reference these things. You can reference this, because all that. Do you know why? Like, law schools don't like legal studies majors, because they would rather you have a different degree, because then you can draw on that, like when you're doing the law. Otherwise, they're gonna have to freaking reteach everything to you anyway.
Yeah. That's why they mostly want English majors,
history majors, poli-sci majors, business majors, people that know other things. Like, we don't value knowing multiple things. We only value like being able to do something and being able to make a whole bunch of people a whole bunch of money.
So before we start sprinting, because we're playing Dark Souls, I will say again, Alan, I would rather. Hi, V. I would rather be more like you than like myself, because I'm just on the verge of nihilism. So
that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going, though. That's where everyone's gonna go eventually. Like, I used to believe, like, oh, you can always be the bulwark, the lighthouse, casting it out into the sea, so that people who don't want to, like, just be uncivilized and for the rest of their lives can at least find a way to shore. But you know what? No, you can't. There's only X amount of time you can deal with it before it's like you've got to look after yourself at some point. At some point, I have to give a crap about me and my family, and not these other children who may or may not give a crap 20 years from now.
Are you implying, Alan, that people need to look at the shadows in the cave and realize that they're in a cave? I don't know where I was going with that. Listen, it's the lighthouse weekend, and
I don't know anything about the allegory of the cave, which no one who graduates high school knows what that is. Because why would we teach philosophy? What a waste of time. We need fewer philosophers and more welders. No, we need both, you moron.
A welding philosopher or a philosophizing welder?
I didn't say the welders or the philosophers needed to be both. I said society requires both. Everyone read Augustus.
No, I'm just saying that would be a great idea. A welding philosopher or a philosophizing welder.
I bet Aristotle could weld. Like, everyone read Augustus so you can go and learn. No, but the problem is, if you read Augustus, you probably already understand that the arts are important to life. And guys, this is from someone, I'm not going to look at a canvas that has splattered paint and be like, oh man, brilliant. No, I think that's garbage. And you know what? That means that, like, whatever. But I still think that art has value. I just hate most art, especially like of the visual medium, like, stuff on a canvas or a trash sculpture. I hate it. I hate it so much. You know what? Art should look like crap. So I like the period of art where they paint something that looks like the thing they're painting. Picasso, I'm sorry. Did you have a stroke and you couldn't see things, what they look like? They only look like those freaking like shapes that you had when you were a kid or when you did the IQ test and you had to try to place them on the right places. Like, what even is that? I hate it. And guess what? I still think it's freaking important.
Anywho, I'm reading this Forest of Enchantments by Chitra Banerjee Divakaruni.
Yeah, I want a colorful propeller hat so bad. Whee! Like, how could you be ranting? Like, how could you be upset about the ills of the world if you had a propeller beanie? Whee! Whee! That'd be so fun.
That would be fun.
If his abstract period was because he had a stroke, oh my gosh, I am so sorry.
I think I vaguely remember him having a stroke. I don't know if it was before.
Please let me not have made fun
Really
of
funny
the stroke.
Anyways, Colin, I wanted to say, is there anything that we can do to help? Because like that's like,
I mean, I appreciate it. Like, no, like I like the fact that you guys are here. I like the fact that we talk in the freaking Discord. Like, that is fun to me. That doesn't fill me with rage. It's
We
just
liked watching you play Dark Souls. That was so much fun.
True.
Especially Anita's back chair gaming.
Anita, like, if I stream, like, Anita has to be here on the stream here, making fun of my Dark Souls playing or asking, because she didn't like just asking questions like, why is he doing that? Like, what is he going? Like, that was way fun. Anita,
This isn't Mario.
and he's like, why don't you jump on his head, Alan? I'm like, what? Like what, Anita? Like, is Mario the only game you've ever heard of? You're killing me, Anita. So yeah, anyway, well, I'll talk about streaming Dark Souls after this. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't actually mean to come on here and because I don't like actually getting mad. Like, most of my rants, like most of the time when I go off, I'm just
Good
like,
natured.
it's just, yes, like, the thing is, like, I don't actually like getting upset about things. It's like I can't handle any more weeks like I've had this week and the previous week or the week before Thanksgiving. I don't know. I feel like I'm losing my mind. And you know, when like other teachers are under my, as a coda to that story, another teacher, like the senior English teacher who I had, like, he was my teacher in 10th grade and 12th grade. A different one of my kids used one of my derivatives in one of his essays, and he highlighted it and wrote, "Good job." So, because that teacher, like, and this is in between, like, a sandwich of him writing question mark, what are you even trying to say here? Like, right before it. So anyway, what are y'all gonna read? I'm gonna try to eat, and maybe I'll read while I eat. Or I'm gonna work on slides, but I can't see that, Evie. Yeah, and you know that. Look at how small those words are. Pete, you think I can't read Jade Legacy from where it's by your face?
Sorry.
Yeah, make sure you put that closer to the put it closer to the
instinct, all right?
that the entire book is all text. Thank you. I can see that.
All right. Just hold it all the way back here.
I can still read it. It's like an eye doctor putting the E right here. Can you see the E? I need to put it right here.
Listen, it's a free eye exam. So
Yeah, you know your eyes are good. But yeah, I got like 100 pages left.
Okay. All right.
Trying to get that and Bloodstones done tonight. Bloodstones is kind of, we'll see. It might be like 2 a.m., but we'll see.
2 a.m.?
Yeah, it's Thursday. Thursday's my Friday, so I'm going to sleep till like 10 tomorrow.
You have a 4-hour work week?
I technically have a 5-day work week because I'm an accountant for the Lord.
You are on my list now, Pete.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm putting you right next to Finn. Don't worry, it's a long list. It's a long list. Do you go into an office?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You're on the bottom of the list then. Like, if you're about to tell me you do it from home, going near the
I would get
Oh,
too
I'm
depressed
on your
doing it from
list
home.
then.
I tried to do it.
Maybe you work from home?
yeah. We're 100. They closed our IT office, so I have to work from home.
You're so sad about that, Evie.
Yeah, so sad. And I get 4 weeks of vacation plus unlimited sick time. I don't have to use my sick time unless I'm out 5 days in a row.
Alan, I have
Are
one
you
week.
are you winding me up, or is that real?
That's real. You want to work? You want me to send me your resume? I'll see if I can get you a job at my company.
Doing what?
I don't know.
Like, is there a need for people to like
Teach philosophy to the CEOs.
during lunch breaks? Should I talk? Like, is there use for Peloponnesian War knowledge? Like,
Yeah, obviously, you could use that in the financial markets. That'll work. We can use the battle.
Here's
of...
what I gotta watch. And YouTube's about to demonetize me. Hot plot twist. They're not monetized on this because StreamYard doesn't automatically do it, and I always forget to go and be like, hey, what if you gave me 2 cents for ads? I'm gonna grab a hammer out of the garage, and I'm going to, for clicks, bludgeon myself to death on camera. And there's just gonna be like bits of brain matter like splashing on the thing. That's what I'm gonna do. And it's gonna be Pete and Evie's fault. And Anitha, she's not even here, but it'll be her fault too.
Alan, I have 1 week of vacation. Sympathize.
Don't you have a 4-day work week during the week?
But I can't go see my family in Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. I do sympathize. You're right. I sympathize.
There you go.
Sympathize. Let's both join up against Evie.
Yeah. Evie, why do you have such a good job? Come on.
Look at this. See, Zen's on my list now. I like all of y'all, but now you're all on my list.
Solution, Alan. Audiobooks.
See, I'm gonna kill myself before I have to do that too, because I'm just like, you know what? What if I had just an iota of bandwidth when I got home, so I could like actually freaking set that up and do it. Anyway, it's making progress. It's just so slow.
If I lived in
Florida,
Florida,
I see like freaking Wickwire watch lady out like, look at my amazing narrator, and I listen to that guy and I'm like, that guy is amazing. Why didn't Philip get that guy? Like, that's the guy who should be like audio being this, not me. And then Andrew and Tori, like freaking things already done, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like am I useless in every aspect of my life? Like,
nope.
So you know what, we need a sprint before like I just.
Yeah, it's been almost 45 minutes. Can we do at least a 15-minute sprint?
No, we'll do a 31. I just keep getting distracted and talking more.
Also, do you want me to share the link in the council room chat?
Look, Tanner, I do not envy restaurant work. I do not envy restaurant work at all. So I'm with you. I like solidarity. You have my sympathies.
Hello, everyone. Seriously? Ah, Jesus, cat. Anywho. I read approximately 30 pages. So, hi, Christina.
Hey, Christina.
Alan is chasing down a primary source because the internet does not have the correct dates on this guy.
Who is
You mean
this?
the internet doesn't have facts?
Wikipedia
Doesn't have
isn't
the
always
truth?
right?
Wikipedia is wrong because it has this guy dying 6 years before he does something important. But I
Dun,
think
dun, dun.
he found what he needed. He was working on slides. I'll let him take over and tell you how he did on his sprint.
What are you reading, Christina, by the way? Are you reading anything?
She's not reading anything.
I'm not really reading anything. I'm
What
so
to
sorry.
expect? What to expect when you're expecting is what she reads.
And Girlfriend's Guide to Pregnancy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Valid.
Sorry.
No, I was trying to. It's not that like the book that I'm reading had. I'm trying to just figure out a timeline. Like, anyway, and so I just Googled the guy. I'm like, when did this guy die? So I can figure out, make sure the next thing in the timeline's right. And then, Wikipedia has the guy dying in 477, and I'm like, hold on, like he's literally talking to this other guy in 471. Which one's right? And I couldn't find it. And so then I'm like, oh, I'll just go to like Thucydides out there, like the actual like ancient source.
I'm assuming 477 BC? Okay. All right. Because I was going to say 471 is before.
Yeah.
477.
Math.
Anyway, yeah. So I got stuck on that for longer than I wanted to, which is really irritating because it's horrible. I didn't
I
even.
know. I'm pretty sure I say this every single time I see you wearing this shirt, but your shirt looks like the Purple Parrots logo from Legends of the Hidden Temple.
The guy holding up the world.
Listen, I never claimed to have perfect eyesight. So
We can only see the
I
purple.
think you just see that it's a purple shirt.
yeah, with the yellow thing, because I'm pretty sure the Purple Parrot hat was yellow.
I think they were all yellow, weren't they?
Maybe.
I don't.
I have no idea what this
Was it
is.
the parrot? I always forget. Purple Parrot. I know it was silver snakes.
Purple piranhas, right?
That's it.
Right? I think. Wait, maybe it was the purple parrots. Maybe I'm wrong. What's up, Joanna? Now I've got to know. Look it up, Evie. Let us know. No, you'd be booted out, Anita.
You'll be the fall guy, Anita.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
Her name.
Oh,
So, Anita, does this mean that you're done and we can
Not
have
done.
the evil for
Not
evil?
done.
She's obviously done. She has the necessary evil on her name.
That was in book 1. Like, okay, so Mitch, Livy did not write about Greek history, so he suggests no date. Anyway, so yeah, I was streaming, like I was playing Dark Souls in the background on a sprint yesterday, people, and they were like, you should stream it because I apparently like holler at the TV, not holler at the TV, but just like, but I'm like, what the crap? Where did that guy? This is trash. And they said I should stream Dark Souls.
it is Purple Parrots, by the way.
Oh, okay. Dang it.
Red jaguars, blue barracudas, green monkeys, orange iguanas, purple parrots, silver snakes.
I don't know why they didn't do orange orangutans because orangutans are actually orange and start with O. Idiots. Anyway, like green monkeys is the worst. What do you mean green monkeys? You can't think of an animal that begins with a G that lives in the jungle?
Just green jungles. Gene jungles.
Green giraffes?
That's
and
the
saying
savannah.
giraffes.
Yeah, dream giraffes.
Green giraffes like with
Green
gifs.
giraffes.
Gifs of
Anyway.
giraffes.
Anyway, I'm gonna stream Dark Souls. Maybe. It sounds like a lot of work. Like it sounds like it's gonna be too confusing to actually stream something. I don't know. Because the thing is, in order for anybody to be able to talk to me, I would have to stream it. I would have to stream it there
And
and
have
have
like a second monitor.
like have a stream, but then also start a stream here to where I could talk to people while playing. You see.
But
I-
people talk in Twitch actually while playing. You don't have to start
I-
in stream.
So I think that most people do like computer streaming or whatever.
I know what most people do.
But-
That would be way easier.
Is it like can you do like
Most
PlayStation integration with like OBS or something?
No.
Well, you can connect with
Actually,
Twitch.
this is more convenient for me to do backseat play.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can be sitting here talking here, but that means that people gotta have two windows open to watch me. Or to be fair, they can literally just watch in the background here. But people want to whatever. We'll figure it out. Oh, it's Legends of the Hidden Temple, Rogue. It is a Nickelodeon game show
From the 90s.
From the 90s.
Similar to, oh my gosh. Was it
Guts.
Guts? Yes.
We talked about Guts literally 2 nights ago. Talked about Guts and the aggro crag.
And
Charmaine!
Nickelodeon game show. There was that other one. Double Dare. That's the other one.
But that's not anything like Double Dare.
And Wild and Crazy Kids.
What wild and crazy? What wild and crazy? What wild and crazy kids? With what is it? Hold on. With Jessica something, Omar Gooding, and Donnie Jeffcoat. Bow, 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 bow. What wild and crazy kids? With Jessica, Annette Chavez, and then it was Jessica like Baines. Annette Chavez, Omar Gooding, and Donnie Jeffcoat, and then it was Jessica.
Jessica
Annette
Gaines.
left. What?
Jessica Gaines.
Jessica Gaines. I said Baines. Dang it. See, why
enough.
my memory? Why can I remember crap from 30 years ago and I can't remember yesterday?
Because long-term memory is...
Yeah, I know. That's what freaking dementia patients can do.
Well,
Where I'm
I
headed.
mean, I guess I've got, early onset dementia because...
Oh my gosh, I can't remember anything now. How do I remember Jessica Gaines, Omar Gooding, and Donnie Jeffco? Bow, 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 bow,
You
bow.
watched it a lot, obviously. Angry
Yeah.
Beavers, I do remember that show
Beavers
pretty
sucks.
good.
Like most Nicktoons are trash.
Listen, Cat Dog was amazing. Also,
Cat
Rock
Dog
was
was not
better
amazing. It was amazingly awful. Thank you, Christina. She said I hated Cat Dog.
Real Monsters? Come on.
Real Monsters was also not good.
I'm just.
What you know who
I'm
you are,
dropping off
Evie?
the
What are
red
you? What is it? The Grundle? Is that his name? Mr. Grundle? The Grumble? The dude? The thing with the 4 legs and the high heels that like yelled at the monsters and like ate them
Oh, yeah.
or whatever. The thing's
I
name?
like the one that had
That's
the
Crumb.
eyeball that he...
That's Crumb. That's
Yeah.
Crumb. Ickis, Crumb, and the girl one.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's the new hat. He got 3 of them. 3.
Guts. Yep. Kristen, they don't climb the crazy mountain, obstacle mountain. It's the aggro crag. So
Why is
go
that
home with
some
a piece of
weird
aggro
name?
crag. Let's go to Mo the scores. Mo. Yes, and the blue player climbed it in 45.3 seconds. That's more a quirk. So, how about that? Ren and Stimpy's terrible. Rocko's Modern Life is terrible. Angry Beavers is terrible. Rugrats is terrible. Doug is fine. What other Nicktoons? They're all garbage. Patty, you're the relish on my hot dog. Patty, you're the ice in my tea. Patty, you're the mayonnaise in... No, Patty, you're the lettuce in my coleslaw. And Patty, you're the mayonnaise for me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Patty, you're the mayonnaise for me. That is when Doug went into the recording booth and recorded the song, and it got out, and he was so embarrassed. It's true.
True.
True story.
Good going, Doug.
SpongeBob is also bad, but SpongeBob was after my time, so like that gets kind of
Probably
bad.
after my time as well.
Yeah, SpongeBob was after my time. Anyway, so glad that I like just annihilated the conversation there by like we just killed it. Like everyone's just done.
Anita, how far into?
My wife just said, "Good job, honey." Christina, that's not helpful.
You're so close.
Almost done.
Anita, are you still hating it? Let me show you a picture of Anita. I found a picture of Anita the other day. Hold on. I'll show you.
You're on mute, Anitha, by the way.
Okay, I'm in chapter 22.
Nice.
I mean, I should have actually started vlogging this book. My expressions, my ranting. Oh my god, there are so many times I was like, I wanted to throw this book, but yeah.
Why? Anita, I know some of the trash. Like, don't start pulling a Philip or people who are like, well, there's just so many plot conventions. Like, get out of here, Anita. I know some of the crap you read.
Okay, what are those? What are that? Tell me the crap.
Any book you're reading that you didn't read with me.
What if it's another KJ Parker?
It's not. What'd you say, Christina? It's not
I know.
biased.
I'm this far, by the way, Anitha.
Hold on, y'all. I found a picture of Evie, of Anita here. Hold on. I hate Smurfberry pie. I hate evil for evil. I hate devices and desires. That's there you go. You can make that your avatar, Anita.
Okay.
All right.
No,
If I were a Smurf, what Smurf would I be? That's the question.
I'll find it.
you are like good kind, maybe. I'm very sure.
Alan's naming me. So what were you saying? Sorry.
Hold on, I found Pete real quick.
Oh boy.
Thank you, Charmaine.
Actually.
Excuse me. Actually, it's if I calculate the odds here, 6.66 repeating.
I mean,
point.
Brady Smurf's hat is kind of a beanie, so
It's true.
works out.
See, I did not even say I hate it. I did not even complain about the plot convenience, but Alan is ready with his defense already. You already know what are my problems. That means you also observed. See?
Hold
You
on.
noticed them.
Hold on. I found Evie.
That's George right there.
George, come with me. I'm going to go to Smurfland. Yeah.
He's not expecting that.
You asked for it, Evie.
I asked for which Smurf I would be.
I mean,
That was good. That was great.
Everyone next week will have Evil for Evil discussion. Please hop on there because we will have a big
Because
war.
Anita's just going to spend the whole time. Anita, when's the last time you liked a book? Because on every single discussion we've had, the last like 4 times, you're always the one that's like, I hate to crash the party, but I'm going to go ahead and crash the party. You guys enjoyed it. What about this part where I freaking hated it, and you guys are morons for liking it?
You
Blood
can be
dragons.
critical of the book and still enjoy it.
Anita
li-
can't.
Blood of
I
Dragons.
liked
that's the last
Devices
one.
and Designs, just not as much as you.
If I go through your Goodreads and I find that you rated something crappy higher than Devices from Desires, I'm coming after you. Hold on. So y'all continue talking amongst yourselves while I go dig up dirt on Anita.
Faith, the last joy you've had, Anita, is Blood of Dragons.
Oh my god, luckily I did not rate all her books. I did not rate so many books last month because I was, oh my god, Alan is right. Ooh. I loved Cyrus Korak's books.
I'm sorry. Can you go ahead and repeat the previous sentence that you said? Because people don't say that enough, and really, it should be on a soundboard.
That she didn't rate books last month?
That's after that, Evie.
The famous 3 words.
She said,
Right.
"Oh my gosh, Alan's right. Yes. Thank you, Charmaine. Anita was supposed to take up your mantle in your absence, and she has done a poor job."
You can almost say that Anita is a necessary evil.
No,
Oh.
unnecessary. It is not necessary. There's
See,
Anita,
Yeah,
I don't
Alan,
expect the attacks to come from within my own camp. There are plenty of people who are like, that sucks, it's Parker. Yeah, it's not popular. I don't like this. And then you in the camp are like, well,
Look, Alan, the biggest problem
wait.
is there's not enough sexually fun times with dragons. That's all it is.
See, Alan, I'll tell you all what he did. During, what is that second book in the Empire trilogy? Servant of the Empire. Yeah. During that discussion, he made me villain that, okay, Anita hated this book. Anita, go ahead and rant about. He was like, all he liked it, and I am the only one who
that doesn't
disliked.
sound like me at all.
He gave it 3 stars. I gave it
What is-
3.5.
what
I
is this
saw it after the
propagandic
discussion.
slander? What is this propagandic slander? That doesn't sound like me at all, Anita.
So it sounds like Alan is the reason for Anita's newfound I hate everything phase.
It has nothing to do with me.
You were like, oh, let it rip, and you let her open Pandora's box.
Joanna, I don't know the context of stoner student. I am not.
Hold on a second,
Resuming
Anita.
it.
Hold on. You're talking about the Silas Korax book. You didn't think freaking Silas getting across the desert and not being murdered by the freaking society that literally murders anybody that crosses the border? Oh, that's not a plot convenience. That makes total sense. Oh, but someone acting under decision. Oh, we can't forgive that. But Silas Korax can cross miles of desert without being spotted and murdered. That makes more
Spoiler,
sense.
I
Is that what you're
guess,
saying?
but you know,
Is that what
It's
you're saying?
Cyrus Korax, though.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What?
Cyrus Korax, though.
You're right. He is the invincible, infallible first person character in Parker's novels.
It's in the name, Gary Stu. Cyrus Korax, same difference.
First of all, spoilers for the second book.
Who cares? Oh, yeah, like everyone thought Silas Korax was gonna die in the second book when the third book's called Silas Korax Gets Away with Murder.
It's his own murder.
You're right. That's the spoiler. Look, I am gonna say, for real, Anita, you're such a good sport. You just go with everything. I'm sitting here screaming at you, and you're not offended at all. I hope. So you're such a good sport. Anyway,
We love you, Anita.
You know, I love you too, Christina. You know, Alan is so clever.
you're right. You're right, Rogue.
Sure.
Are we going to see a reshaping of the politics? In this
Alan is so clever. He made a statement which I cannot defend because it will be spoilers. He'll say, okay, you're talking spoilers.
I guess you don't have anything to rebut then. Where's the rebuttal? Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll just assume what I said was right.
Everyone needs to go to the original sources.
See, Charmaine knows, and I did. I did move my desk, and I have done more work at my desk since I moved it over the weekend than I had like in the 3 months before. Like I hated going to the back room. It's lonely. Like here, I'm on this, but my wife is right here. Like I can talk to my wife instead of being so far away. I don't like it.
Aw.
Okay.
And also, rather than sit there on the couch and scroll through my phone, I can just move over to here and
Last 2 months, only books I rated higher than Devices and Desires are Cyrus Corax books and King's Blood. That's so I'm safe.
King's Blood is okay. That's a good book. That's a good book. That's fair.
Is that the
Anita, why-
last book in Dagger and Coin, or
No, second.
okay? Oh, okay.
Anita, why aren't you done with that series yet?
Too busy reading Rain Wild.
Look, we're done with that now.
Yeah, once I'm done with this KJ Parker, finishing, I think next month I'll continue. I just got those books today. Parents' Law and Widow's House.
Anita, you're gonna read Fencer with us next year?
Are you going to do read-alongs?
I mean, yeah, like unofficial ones. But yeah. So I am planning on reading the Fencer trilogy. And so if people want to read it at the same time as me, that's not the same thing as like, hey, here's what we're all gonna read or whatever, like scheduled in advance. That I can handle, because then if I can't get to one, like it's not, I haven't broken anything.
See,
I do have to have a general like time frame of when it's planned, but like is it gonna be?
I'll
like,
tell you 2 months afterwards so we can actually read the books before you finish the trilogy.
Good idea, Alan. You have to tell me 1 month before, but 2 months after for Evie and Pete.
Yeah.
see,
Pete, I'm not telling till like we've been done for 6 months. Tell Pete.
I'll just hop back in time and read them. It's fine.
No, you will read it so fast that you will have sent us back in time. Like that's how fast you'll turn the page. It knocks us all back in time.
I turned pages at the.
is this like a black hole situation again, where
Flashpoint. I will create Flashpoint with the turning of the page.
so there you go, Alan, you got an excuse for like doing January 2023 TBRs.
Have we talked for 25 minutes when it's supposed to be like 15?
Yep.
Probably.
All right, we're gonna sprint now.
Okay.
Sounds
But at some point next year, Evie, I'll let you know before we start.
Yeah, no worries. On that note, I'm going to drop. So thanks for letting me join.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Bye, Evie.
Bye, Christina.
Bye, Evie.
Bye, George.
I do.
Dang, even if they know the vocabulary words.
I also enjoyed the Red Rising read along. I need to read Light Space Bringer at some point. Pete, did you read it? Did you like it?
I haven't read it yet. It
Nice.
got like just subsumed with a bunch of stuff.
Good for you. All right, let's read something or do something. I'm gonna type some more slides.
All right. So how'd everybody do? Jeff, thanks for joining us, though. It's not gonna be for long. Guys, in just a minute, I'm gonna crash. Like I couldn't retain anything I was reading. Like I'm barely awake. I think I'm gonna have to go to bed here in a minute. But we'll visit for a second, see how everybody did. How you doing, Chris? Cool. Yeah, I wanna read the Ableton Genghis series. Dang, is Mount Etna erupting, PK? I got to know.
I am so close to this book. Oh my gosh.
So close to what?
The end of Jade Legacy. Alan, I will join Charmaine in saying that you really need to finish this series. Look,
Pete, why? Like I thought I was free of that.
I'm sorry.
Why you bring
I'm
that
sorry,
back?
Charmaine.
Oh gosh.
Pete, which chapter are you at?
I want to read
59.
Okay.
I just finished 59. I'm 664 of 713. So I got like 50 pages left.
You totally should, Sam. It was having a massive sale. I bought a couple things also. You know what I'm listening to on audiobook right now? Like seriously, what's wrong with me? You know what I'm listening to? John Mearsheimer's The Tragedy of Great Power Politics. My intro comparative politics college textbook that I got and am listening to. And I'm like, I remember that. So I'm learning all about hegemons again. Like this is where I learned about hegemons. But oh yeah, oh for sure. Oh, we've hit the stratosphere now. What are you laughing at?
That only. You DNF'd it before you ever started it.
Got to now.
Look, we're just glad Daniel Green hasn't picked up City of Last Chances yet, right?
I don't think he read Tchaikovsky.
I feel like
I
he's
thought he
read
read
Children of
Children of
Time,
Time.
but that's it, I think.
maybe.
Which is both good and a crime.
I
Alright.
don't know. I think of it as good, actually.
Yeah, overall, because that means Alan will read it. Alex's archives, did he read just Shards of Earth, or did he continue with that series? Because Shards of Earth is just the first one in that series.
He just read Shards of Earth. He didn't finish the series.
Oh, darn.
I don't think.
Rogue.
So my problem is not that like because I've already read them. Like so it's not like it's good. The problem is that all of a sudden KJ Parker's going to get a bump and everyone's going to be talking about it, and I'm not going to get any of the fake internet clout that I deserve for having been one of the only people talking about it.
Are you sure? I mean, you have activists.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will be actively.
You can do plenty against the 600,000 horde, like strong horde.
We'll not be doing anything against him. We'll just be tweeting at him like, okay, this Alan from Library of Alexandria is the expert of KJ Parker. You need to have a discussion with him. Like,
Yes,
We'll do
there
something
no
like
more. There, yes, I can't be a Yas Queen, and you can't Yas Queen KJ Parker. Oh my gosh, Yas Queen! Oh, this was everything. The romance in this was everything. Everyone died miserable and penniless.
Alan, it's going to be like Thermopylae, your favorite battle.
I hate the. Stop. What are you reading, Jeff? Jeff's always reading something interesting.
A Sale by S. Lamont.
Oh, okay. But and that's the last one. You're done, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that ending. Oh my gosh, no.
but what is that? I just read it. It was in Mil Dukas POV. It's prey's responsibility to be caught by predator. How can you ask me that?
I mean, it
It's
is.
their duty.
Well, you also have at the very beginning, like I highlighted it, and I'll remind me when we talk about it, be like, hey, remember when you said in the stream the beginning? And I'll be like, oh, that's right.
Why does Evie say she's going to bed?
Because she's probably in bed watching the stream right now,
Okay.
with George trying to sit on her. Well, now George doesn't sit on her face anymore.
Oh crap, Evie! I didn't know that. Oh yeah, you're sunk. Like no, Evie who? Man, hey y'all, did y'all hear that Reagan from Peru's project like read this new book called Spear Cuts Through Water? I haven't heard anything about it.
Dang, I should probably read that now since I have.
I've heard nothing about it. Oh yeah, great review, Mike. Great review. It's terrible. I can't imagine. Like, oh my gosh, I wake up every morning and thank the stars that I live in a time when KJ Parker's alive. Like, can you imagine? Like, can you imagine someone saying that?
You know, this book gave me heart attack. I am recovering in hospital now.
Oh my gosh. I'm just
The
sitting there
ending
staring at the
killed me.
wall. Like, the thing is, part of that's true. You do sit there feeling empty and sad. Like, but not in the like, oh my gosh, oh, this main character died that I love and I knew he was gonna die because that's how it goes. But and what is the point of loving anything? What's the point of having any kind of principles? Like, you can only win if like you're the only one not playing by the rules. And so then you have an existential crisis and you jump off the Golden Gate Bridge. That's what finished it. Like, I finished this book and I jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge and I died. I'm writing this good review from heaven.
It's breaking me every day, Christian, little by little.
Oh,
It literally broke you. Broke your
Yes.
mental capacity.
I literally broke all of my bones. Yeah, grab your tissue for the end of the folding knife. The ending that is spoiled in the prologue. Now, LPQ actually has a really, really like jamming ending that doesn't that is not because of a like death. But
Well,
I mean, only because everyone's freaking old.
indirectly.
But it's
the letters.
oh yeah, for sure. I mean, the whole conclusion is emotional. Just
Me
because
and Tori are reading it next month. It's
yeah, I mean, I'm shocked Tori hasn't read it yet. I'm excited for Tori to read it.
I had to force her to read it.
I don't know why. She liked the rest of them. Why did she not finish? Yeah,
Well,
sorry.
so she went through her. I'm not doing TBRs. I'm doing MBRs now, and then what she's been saying is that she just wants to save it till the end because she doesn't think anything's going to top it.
That's smart because it's not. I'm definitely rereading LPQ next year for sure. Did you know a 12-year-old steals a forklift and leads police on an hour-long chase?
Was he
How can the
forklift certified?
How can the police know? I don't think so. How can the police not pull over a 12-year-old riding a forklift for an hour? These are the police.
I'm not going to answer that. I'm not qualified.
Can't they? Like, don't they have like these maneuvers where they like blockade roads? It's not going 80 miles an hour. It's a forklift.
Did he hotwire it right?
Pete, I don't know. I turned the volumes down. I'm just reading the freaking Chiron at the bottom.
Alan, headlines are propaganda. You know this, right?
Your propaganda. Anyway, probably.
You know, I just decided next year, okay, Alan is not going to do read-alongs. I will not plan any series. I'll finish all my this year plans. That's what I thought. But
Anita, we're reading Greatcoats.
yes,
We're reading Fencer.
yes.
We're probably reading Two of Swords.
Okay. And if you are reading LPQ, I may jump on that.
Also,
Don't forget.
Savages. I'm rereading Savages and Sharps for both of y'all, BT Dubs.
Okay.
Gotta find a physical copy first of that other one. Savages is the one I can't find.
You don't do any ebooks?
I do ebooks under much consternation.
Okay, I think you're gonna have to do that for Savages, my man. I know. Oh, I know.
Like right now, I'm reading Tori's book in ebook because I don't have the physical
Yeah.
copy yet.
I did. I liked Blade itself. I'm going like that's why I don't have a bunch of read-alongs next year. I'm really going to try to finish series, and then I'm going to finish series, reread Parker. Sorry, keep reading Parker, and then reread stuff that I like. And then, of course, the arcs from my favorite authors that will come out invariably in.
You're also going to read Shadows of the Apt.
Shadows of the Apt.
Mhm.
That's finishing series. Yeah. That's what that means, Anita.
Yeah. If you have something on audiobook, why don't you reread first 4 books of Shadows of the Apt on audio?
Because it'll take a really long time, and then do you know when I'll finish them? 2025. Because it'll take me 6 months, 7 months to read those 4 books on audio.
That would be very entertaining, Sam.
Oh my gosh. How is the sale, Jeff?
I just started it. It's okay.
How was the one before? What was before it? Orb Scepter Throne?
Blood and Bone.
Was it good?
Actually, yeah, I liked it. That one.
Did you like Orb Scepter Throne?
It was okay.
What's been the best of the Elsamont ones?
Either Blood and Bone or Stone Wielder.
Stonewielder has ships and stuff, right?
It does. As long as you didn't say Return of the Crimson Guard, we're good. What a book, man.
Yeah, that's slated for January.
That is true. I should get them on audio. What a good idea, Anita. No, what a good idea I just had. I'm going to get them on audio. So I don't actually know of the actual hexology. I'm not going to lie, Sam. In my review, I actually tell Christina, I'm like, Christina, it's not real. He made it up. So maybe I'm wrong. And I got to turn that TV off. That TV, like the light balance on my freaking camera, every time there's a bright thing behind me, like I become a supervillain, like enshrouded in shadow.
You see it pick up your
I
cat.
don't think you need TV in the background to become a supervillain.
Removes herself from the stream.
No.
No, that was you on.
That's not reflexive. It's not a reflexive pronoun. I removed her. So, all right, good. Now that I can hear myself think.
Now that the necessary evil is gone.
That's right.
You gotta let her back in.
The longest series I've read so far in terms of number of books is probably the so D&D books, Forgotten Realms books had a series called the Harper series, but they were all just the same like group of people. They weren't all like connected, and that was like 18, 20. So I don't think that counts. Malazan is 10 books. I haven't read Stupid Wheel of Time. So yeah, it's gotta be Malazan. I don't think I've finished a book that's longer than that. Or I don't think I finished a series that's longer than that. Discworld, like I don't count them. Like I would count the City Watch, which is 8 books. But I wouldn't count Discworld like completely. Oh, I'm in the middle of, I think it's still Malazan. Like I'm in the middle of Shadows of the Apt, which is also 10. So I think that's where it is. Anyway, guys, like have you ever been so tired like your eyes hurt? Like my eyes are hurting. I'm so sleepy. So I'm gonna go to sleep and hope that I wake up with a newfound sense of purpose. Or else I'm not gonna wash my clothes or shower or shave. And so next time you see me online, well, I'll have a little cartoon like smudge clouds and like flies.
Are you gonna have like a tattered coat and everything?
It'd be like Pigpen from Charlie Brown. I read Eye of the World, Sam, and I started Great Hunt. And again, this was 20 years ago, and I did not enjoy myself. So, I will.
Sam, he doesn't have to read it. He hate Wheel of Time even if others are reading, like me.
Because are you still reading Wheel of Time, Anita? How is it? Do you love it? No. What a
She
waste
loves
of
it
your
the
time.
most.
Read better stuff.
He literally bullied me, entire time. Of course, you did.
How did I bully you? I think all the people you were reading it with dropped out. Don't pin this on me.
I am the one dropped out. They're all continuing. I dropped
Who?
out after book 5.
Who still reads it? They're all gone.
Kate, Leslie, Stacy, they're all still reading. I'm the only one who dropped out.
Are they? All right.
I mean,
Thanks
there's
for coming up, Sarah. It's good to see you. Whatever, Anita. I'm sure you regret having read KJ Parker books rather than trudging through whatever Trolloc town is next with Rand. Well, there you go. You're welcome. No, good for you, Anita. Good for you. Anyway, Jeff, thanks for joining us here at the end. Sorry it was not for long enough, but I'll run a sprint again soon, guys. Everyone in the chat, thank you for joining me. Thanks for listening to my existential crisis at the beginning. And Pete and Jeff, y'all have a good night. Anita.
No, good night.